Hey everybody, welcome back. ZEROdeaths here. Today I'm going to show you how to build a log cabin just like this one. Here's the finished product here. It should look something like this when we're finished. So I'm going to go outside. I'll give you a once around here. We'll get a good look at what it should look like when it's finished. And you know, feel free to use any other materials if you don't like the types of wood that I'm using or whatever else. You can use whatever it is that you like. You might make some mistakes while we're building here, and that's okay. I might make some mistakes too. So let's run over to the project site where we're going to be building this. We're going to just take a quick run through my village here, and you'll see over here I laid down the foundation first before I started filming, because that's kind of the boring part here, but it's very important. So really quickly, I'm going to give you a nice little top-down view. If you look and you see where the normal logs are, you'll see the spruce logs there. It's very particular where they're placed, and that's going to be very important later on. So make sure you know, maybe pause the video and just count real quick how many blocks there were in between the spruce logs there, because like I said, that's going to be a little important later on. So if you look down here, you'll see on my little bar, we have the most important materials that we're going to be using here. So we're going to start with the doors. Those doors didn't place the way I wanted them to, but that's okay. We can fix it later. Again, you might make some mistakes here as we're building, and that's okay. I'm sure I might make a mistake or two later on. And you know, if you want to be creative and use some different blocks here, and you know, you do whatever you like, it's going to look cool at the end no matter what. So just make an important note here. We're going to build 4 blocks up, starting with that one at the base there. Don't make a mistake. And you know, I'm only putting down 3 right now because there's already 1 on the ground. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be lifted 1 block off the ground. So you're going to want to do 4 blocks up. We're going to do a quick once around here. We'll take a good look at the outside. It should look something like this once you finish that part. And now we're going to connect the top block with some more spruce logs here. We're going to place them sideways. We're going to connect everything from the outside, and it should give us a nice little skeleton here of what we're going to be working with for our log cabin. Let's finish connecting that one. And ladies and gentlemen, here we have almost the finished product of what the entire outside of your log cabin here should look like. We're going to try to use as many different kinds of woods here as we can to keep the you know, the log cabin feeling. So let's connect that. All right, so I think we're done. Nope, we have one more here. We'll fill that in really quickly, and we'll go outside. We'll take a quick look around. It looks a little small right now. It's not going to be too high. That's just the outside wall. Once we put the ceiling on there, it's going to open up the inside of this log cabin a little bit more, and you know, you'll have some more wiggle room and some more space. So we'll go outside. We'll take a quick look at the front here, and we'll get back in there. We'll add the next part. Next, we're going to use oak logs, or you know, any other log that you like, but for me here, I'm going to use these oak logs. We're going to make a once around here, just fill in the bottom, get rid of that stone there. We'll connect it on this side here and the other side there. And here we have almost the completed exterior wall here for our log cabin. In the back left there, that's going to be a little outside patio area, but for all intensive purposes, it should look like a big L, essentially. The entire indoor of your log cabin here is going to be a big upside down L. We'll fill in here. I like to use the axe to carve out there just because it adds a little different kind of wood. So I like to keep a little variety here. You don't want everything to mesh together and use the same exact kind of material, but you do want to keep it, or at least I do. I want to keep it as much wood as possible, and the different kinds you can use, the better. So here we have some windows. I use a couple different shader packs and resource packs, so I like as much light coming into the house as possible. I think it looks really cool when it shines through the window and creates shadows and everything else. So I'm going to add a lot of windows here. If you want it to be a little bit more, a little more closed off, and you want to use more torches and campfires for light, that's okay too. You don't have to add these windows, but please go ahead and if you wanted to copy me here, go ahead and carve out those logs. Add a little bit different texture there. And here we have the long wall, so we're going to do a little bit longer of a window on this one. Let's see, that looks even to me. Go ahead and fill that in with our wood here and carve that out. All right, looks good. little bit more window over here. And we are almost done with the easy part. The hard part's going to be putting a roof on this thing. Over there, we're going to put a door. It's going to lead to our little outside patio. I forgot to add a door. Oh, yeah, I got to fix that door later, too. I forgot to bring a third door, so we're going to have to fill that in later. Here, we'll go outside for another quick once around. One thing I forgot to mention, if you look, I have a little workbench outside. I would definitely recommend bringing one of those with you because, you know, I always forget to bring certain materials like fences, and, you know, if you need to build an extra door or whatever, you can do it right there at that little workbench. But here we'll build upward. We're going to go ahead and throw a roof on this bad boy now. You don't have to do cobblestone. I kind of like the way the cobblestone looks in this resource pack here. I think it looks really clean. So I'm going to do cobblestone. Let's see. Always remember, it's easy to get caught up and forget to delete blocks you don't need. So always destroy that one. Just makes it easier later so you don't forget it's there and then have it throw off your entire project. Alright, so let's build this straight across. It is pretty important that you build this side's wall first as opposed to the other, because if you look, it does cross over into the other side's floor plan. So you're definitely going to want to build this one first. It is going to make a difference later on. Again, we're going to destroy that cobblestone there so we don't get caught up and forget that we have that extra one there. So we're going to finish it right like that. Okay, I think that looks good. There's a little hole there, but that's going to get taken care of later, so don't really worry about that. In the meantime, maybe we can throw some windows up. Let's see, we'll clean up, take a look around. Everything looks pretty good. So we can go ahead and start on this wall. It is getting dark outside, so we're going to go get some shut-eye here in a second so we don't have to worry about a creeper sneaking up on us and destroying our cabin. Oops, I fell off. We'll see if we can't get this roof on before it gets too dark. Again, pay careful attention to which blocks we're leaving alone and leaving open and which ones we're not. Here, I like to do it uneven spacing earlier on in the video. If you have to go back and check, that's okay. But I like to leave uneven spacing on one side here because I like when the roof kind of connects to it converges into one point like that. But yeah, this is pretty much the rough finish here of our log cabin. If you wanted to build it up to this point and then wing it from here, that's okay. This video is for anyone who wants to build a nice little log cabin to live in, or anyone who just wanted to kill some time, watch a video of me building something here. It's nice and relaxing and fun to watch someone build something in Minecraft. All right, let's see. Let's go to sleep real quick before the zombies come out. And then first thing in the morning here, we'll come out and we'll finish. Let's just do a couple finishing touches before we do. Looks like we got a couple seconds here. See if we can get some of this roof done before it gets too dark. Go all the way around here. Connects nicely. Oh, all right, hang on. Let's go to sleep real quick. Hopefully the blacksmith doesn't mind if I hop in his bed real quick. I don't know where he's at. He's not at home. All right. It's a beautiful morning. Let's get out there and finish up this log cabin. Hopefully we can get it done in this day here. That's the outside. It's the front. It's looking good. We made some really good progress, and it doesn't really take all that long to build it. I mean, I think at least, it looks really cool, and it doesn't take, some houses take a really long time and a lot of different resources. This one's pretty, fairly simple. I think it looks really nice. It looks really clean. Nice, cozy little log cabin, and it doesn't require that many resources, and it doesn't take too long to gather those resources to build it. But we'll go ahead and finish that. If you notice, there's a nice little opening block right there that leaves space for another window. But let me see here. We're almost done. Okay, that looks good. Just take a quick little look around here, make sure I dotted my I's and crossed my T's. All right, perfect. everything does look pretty good. I went ahead and sped up this part here. It's not the most enjoyable thing in the world to watch someone building a roof, and it's fairly straightforward, so I just wanted to get to the fun part here. I needed to build some extra stairs here, and that's not the most enjoyable thing to watch. So we're going to go ahead and speed this up just a couple seconds here and get to the end. In a moment, we'll take a look from the outside again. We'll see how everything looks. We'll do a once around. It's good to take a break every now and again and go outside and just make sure that everything's going, as you anticipate it. If you look here, yeah, I remember this part. I forgot what I was doing exactly. It felt a little weird. I put this glass block there. I think I did make a mistake there, but that's okay. I said I might make some mistakes, and sometimes it ends up looking cool anyway. Once we get inside here, you'll see I actually did like the way this came out. Yep, there we got a little nice little window. Not exactly the same as my other log cabin. I don't know what I did there, but I don't know. I kind of liked it anyway, so I'm going to leave it as it is. Come outside here. We'll give it one more once around. I actually really like the way this came out. I think it looks really cool. I hope you guys like it too. Let's go ahead and take a look at this outdoor patio we have here. You can do whatever you like with this. It's kind of just extra space. If you want to get rid of it and you just want your little L-shaped log cabin, that's cool too. But we're going to go ahead and throw a roof on this really quickly. I kind of like the idea of the outdoor patio. We'll get rid of the bottom piece here so I don't forget about it later. And you're just going to make a nice circle right around here so it gives it kind of a dome feel. That looks pretty good. If you want to leave it completely wide and open, that's also, it's a pretty cool look too. If you want to cover it with glass, if you have like some cool shader packs and you like the way the light looks coming through the glass, you can do that too. Whatever you guys like. Let me see. We'll fill this in with some stairs here. I think I probably don't have enough stairs to finish it properly, but that's okay. We can go make some more. That's why we brought our tool bench here, so if we make any mistakes, we can go fix it. Looks like this is spruce too, and the other one's oak, but that's okay. Yep, so far so good. I'll get rid of this little pillar here. Let's go make some extra stairs. And we'll finish up our log cabin. This is pretty much it, guys. It's fairly straightforward, fairly simple. I hope everyone, leave me down in the comments below if you got confused at any part. Maybe I can help clarify it. I don't think I rushed through it too fast. And it was, like I said, it's fairly simple to build. It's fairly easy. I liked it a lot. And it's a good house to replicate. If you want to make a village, you can do a couple different variations of the log cabin for your villagers here. This village I have, I think I have probably close to 100 villagers living here. It's a pretty big place. I have a massive underwater city that I built right off the coast. You may have seen it early on. At the end here, I'll go over there and take a peek so you can kind of get an idea of what this looks like compared to my other one. I'm not going to throw a bed in here in the fireplace and everything. I'll just take a walk over to my log cabin where the entire inside is furnished and ready to go. And you guys can, make either copy what I do if you like it. If not, you can do your own little spin. That's cool too. That's what I like so much about Minecraft, is you get the ability to be creative and you get to do your own thing, and it's cool and it's fun. Let's see here. We'll go outside, do another once around. A lot of progress has been made, and again, it only took, I fast forwarded a little bit, but it shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. If you don't, if you have all the resources you need, you can build this in 10 minutes. In an hour, you can make 6 of them and have yourself a mini little village. That looks pretty good. So here we'll take a run back. I'll show you what the inside is going to look like if you make everything, the same size as I did. Once you're finished, you should have a nice little outdoor area like this. I hung up some lanterns. It's a cool little spot to come hang out and look out at my, I got a farm. I got a lot of wheat here. I got some animals behind me. It's a cool spot to come hang out and look around. So we'll go inside here. I'll show you, if you got a little dog. I got my house donkey. You too can have a house donkey. There's my fireplace, and you can make yourself a nice little front yard if you left yourself enough space. I got a nice little bed with my windows. I can look out at my farm here. If you look way out there, you can see I have my underwater city too. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is ZeroDeaths. Please subscribe for more.